You've just clicked New Game in City Skylines. You've picked a map, jumped in, and now don't know what to do after that initial start. And here are some tips that will help you out. Always start by checking where the highway runs through your map. Think of the highway as the main artery of your city. It decides how everything connects to the outside world. It's very helpful when planning your city to have a general idea of the highway connections. Obviously, you can change the layout later in your build. The closer attention you pay here, the easier traffic management will be down the line. Bonus, if you're planning an industrial zone, knowing the locations of the highway is very beneficial as well, since separate entrance and exit points from your industry to your highway is the best tip to avoid traffic congestion. Your future citizens and your blood pressure will thank you when traffic isn't backed up for miles. Oh, by the way, for these tips, I suggest opening your desired map once with the old everything unlocked and checking everything out that way. Next up, take a peek at the railway connections. Even if you don't need them right away, knowing where they are can help you plan ahead for cargo networks or big transit hubs. If you want to have a thriving cargo infrastructure and attract a lot of tourists, having a basic plan of your railway junctions is beneficial. Just make sure you leave enough space for tracks so you're not trying to jam them between high rises later. Now zoom out and check the natural resources on your map. Want to build specialized industries like farms, forestry, oil, and ore? Knowing where those resources are can make your planning much easier. You probably don't want to slap down a residential zone next to an oil field unless you're really into extreme noise complaints. Forests can also double as future nature parks if you toss some walking paths through them. So keep that in mind when planning. And remember, you can create your own forestry area by simply planting some trees. Water access is another big one. Decide early if you want cargo ships, tourists, or both. Cargo ships work best when your port, industry, and rail connections are all close together. Tourist harbors, on the other hand, shine when they're surrounded by leisure areas, hotels, and maybe even a boardwalk. Planning ahead means fewer headaches later when you realize your luxury beach resort sits next to a smelly industrial dock. Don't forget to check for natural landmarks like lighthouses, rock formations, old ruins, or even shipwrecks. These areas can easily be turned into a park or pedestrian area, which then can have an amazing centerpiece and boost your city's attractiveness. Pro tip, avoid putting industry right next door. It kinda ruins the vibe when your scenic castle view comes with smokestacks. Flat areas are also handy if you're planning a big airport. Of course, with the Airports DLC or your terraforming tool, you can flatten the ground later. But it's always good to already predetermine a rather flat area for your potential airport. Airports also pair well with nearby transport hubs, hotels, and tourist zones. Basically, build a little city around your airport and watch it thrive. Finally, take a look at the map's terrain. The height map helps you spot gentle slopes for smoother roads, and rivers or lakes can naturally shape your city's layout. Following the curves of a river or the edge of a lake makes your city feel more organic and unique. Grids are totally fine, but bending your roads with the land can give your city that little bit of extra oomph. And that's the foundation for kicking off a brand new city. Hopefully these steps give you a smoother start and maybe even some fresh inspiration. And once again, I want to give a quick but huge shout outs to my YouTube members and patron supporters. We have Serhi, Astro, V1 Rotate V2, John Penner, Jean Mzamfa, and Jukaboa. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. That means a lot. Also, for everyone interested, check out my brand new Discord server. It's got everything regarding City Skylines. Stop by if you like. The link is in the description below.